Hey Author Academy peeps. Okay, I want to go down a different tack now. I want to talk about audiobooks and you know, should you do an audiobook or not? Now, I just recently did an audiobook for my latest book. So I did it quite a while after the first book came out. So almost, I guess, kind of like 2 years almost after it. That was partially due to COVID and other things. But I got to say, and a few people said to me, like, why have you done an audiobook, you know, all that time later? I did it for a few reasons. One, because I got sick and tired of being asked, have you got an audiobook version? It's a question I get asked more than anything else. Have you got an audiobook version? People these days listen to a lot of audiobooks. Number two, it did give me a chance to kind of do a big promotional push around the book and reinvigorate it. Got to #1 on Audible in its small business category and kind of hovers around there now. It really invigorated sales of not only the audio book, of course, but also the physical book. I noticed sales as well kind of went up when the audio book came out. It's also kind of nice to have those resources as well. Like, so you get a whole pile of files of your audiobook, which now I've put into an online course. I can share some of those files in different areas as content. I can really kind of use them in many different ways. And I found that really, really helpful and beneficial. Like putting a whole online course together around it's time to start charging what you're worth, to be able to pepper through these audio files in really high quality was, you know, really lifted the entire course. So if you're umming and ahhing about thinking, should I do an audio book or not? Look, I'm going to say, yeah, you should. You really should. You know, what does it cost? You know, people ask that kind of question. I'll give you a ballpark figure. It cost me about $3.5 grand to do a 71,000 word kind of audio book. But I'm pretty good at recording. I didn't have a lot of fixes. I went into studio. I don't really follow the record it at home and do it yourself model. Industry costs the same. So I went into studio, got it done in studio, and put it on a platform called Author Republic out of Canada, which automatically loads it to 50 plus audiobook platforms around the world, including the big one, of course, of Audible. But yeah, it's a great exercise. It's hard sitting in studio for a morning. It took me 3 mornings to record it. You know, generally it would take 4, maybe 5, but it's a very, very cool kind of process. And it's interesting to read your book again. You kind of notice the odd typo, or you kind of, you know, for me it's been a couple of years and I feel like I've moved on a bit from where that book was at, and kind of my idea has grown and developed. So, you know, I'd say 2 thumbs up, do an audio book, you won't regret it. All right, take care, see you folks.